As an overview for the RMS EDI Send Receive, click on the Send Receive button. Under Receiving Options, you will click on the Receive. You will receive an email from RMS stating what documents are in your mailbox. So at that point you can come in here to click on Receive. The only time you will not get an email from us is if it's a 997 functional acknowledgement from the retailer, which you will know the day before. When you send your 856-810, you need to do a receive the following day. So you come in here to do a receive. This populates with the documents that you just received, so each time you do a receive, these are overwritten. If you were to click on the print documents received, the POs go immediately to your Windows default printer. Changes, all these others come up as a print preview, and then you can print it at that time. If you wish to only print your changes, you can do so. Click on the printer and only changes will print. Under Sending Main Options, this is your EDI Send ASN/invoice. The criteria for this is it has to have an invoice number, invoice date, has not been transmitted before, and has a quantity shipped. If you wish to filter what you are going to be sending, you can fill in and say, I only want to send ASNs and invoices for Nordstrom, or anything that has a date shipped of today. You close out, and then you click on the Send ASN/invoice, and it'll only pull up and send what you have in the filters. It comes up with a print preview asking you to verify all the information there. You close out of that print preview, it comes up saying, okay, did you verify everything? Do you want to continue with sending? And you say yes or no. If you wish for the retailer to get it within approximately an hour, you would check this box prior to going to the Send ASN/invoice. Same way with this Resend ASN/invoice. If you wish for something to get to them within approximately an hour, you choose this box and then you do your resend. Everything goes in an overnight batch unless this is checked, the Send to Retailer Prime Time. Two other documents go out prime time without you having to check this box. That's the 846 inventory and the 753, which is the routing request. This here is the retailer status and setup. Click there. This shows you who you're set up with, how many documents, which documents, like the 810 that we're in production for, it's under status, and so forth. Any documents that have a version, they've got the quantity of how many you've received of this 850, it's in production, and so forth. You can add new retailers, clicking on the add, filling in your name, phone number, user ID will populate. Choose from the ... for the retailer. You can do a search for the retailer based on the criteria down here. It tells you, okay, there's 5 found for Nordstrom. Anything that begins with that NORD. You would select it. On the right hand side, everything that's available to check, do so. Fill in vendor number, click send. You get an email from us within approximately 10 minutes. We then follow up with the retailer and or yourself for any forms that you might have that the retailer had sent to you. To suspend a retailer, click on the retailer suspend request, fill in your name, phone number, user ID populates, choose which retailer you wish to suspend, click on send. This is strictly within the RMS system for billing purposes only. It does not notify the retailer that you have suspended them. However, any documents to and from the retailer will automatically take the suspend off and billing will begin. Request functions. This is the PO request. If you would like a clean copy of a purchase order, or if you accidentally deleted a PO or did not export it, you come in here, fill in the PO number, exactly like how it came in originally into RMS. If there were leading zeros, fill in the leading zeros. If it's a capital A, do an A, a dash, and so forth. Click send. Within approximately 10 minutes, you'll get an email from us stating, yes, these are in your mailbox, and for you to do a receive. Or the attachment may say none found, meaning that it was too old or the PO number does not match. And at that time, you can double check the PO numbers that you did. If it is exactly like how it came in originally, please contact RMS. Here's the midday receive request. RMS receives purchase orders and documents in an overnight batch. We also pick up 3 times during the day at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, noon, and 3 p.m. At this point, you get an email if there are purchase orders ready for you to be picked up throughout the day. You do not have to pick them up, but if you wish to, you come into here, click send. It notifies our server to put those purchase orders in your mailbox for you to do a regular receive. You will get an email from us stating that it is in your mailbox ready for you to receive. Tran deletion request. This is if you send an ASN an invoice or any document that does not go out prime time that day. So if you sent something today, you realize you did something incorrect, you want to delete it from our system before it's sent, fill in the transmit number and click send. You'll get an email notification that it's been deleted. Sending other documents, you can send a catalog. In here, you choose which retailer you're sending the 832 to. Choose all items or change to new items and click send. It comes up with a print preview of what it's getting ready to send. You verify that and continue. Next is send inventory. That's the 846 document. Come in here, you can add different retailers on the left hand side. Once you add them, they will always be in here until you delete them. So if you have to send an 846 every day to Target.com, this will always be in here. You just need to change the quantity on hand or quantity in stock in the catalog table, and it will send it. You just click on send. It comes up with a report of what it's getting ready to send, and it gets sent immediately. It's through the prime time sending. Lastly, we've got the send order status, which is the 855, 865, and the 870 document. This, once you click yes to continue with send, it comes up with a print preview of what it's getting ready to send. You verify the content, make sure everything's all right, close out of the print preview, and then click yes to continue with the send. Lastly is the send routing request. That's a 753. Again, you answer yes. It comes up with a print preview of what it's getting ready to send. The 753 does go out immediately to the retailer, so they should get it in approximately 1 hour. Lastly, a new feature is the Tran status. Click here. This comes up stating, okay, on this date, I sent an 810 and 856 to Nordstrom. Okay, it's under these ISAs. We did receive a accepted acknowledgement from the retailer, and so that's what that A stands for. If it was R, it was rejected, and E is accepted with errors. If you have an R or an E, you can click here to show ISA details as well as the message from the retailer. If there's not additional information, you can contact RMS and say, hey, this was rejected and I don't know what it's for. A lot of times a retailer will send you an email if something is rejected and the reason why. That concludes the overview of the send receive.